minutes to 8 o'clock. And they come out now, the teams. Southend are in, I'm going to say, virtually a black home shirt with yellow pinstripes and black shorts, white socks. And Aldershot Town are in their all-yellow kit. Just the one change for the Shots this evening, and they line up as follows. Marcus Dewhurst in goal, Ollie Scott, Luca Woodhouse and Will Armitage, the back three. Across the midfield from left to right, Tyler Frost, Cameron Hargreaves, Theo Whittington, Aaron Jones, which is the same as Saturday as well. And the one change comes in the front three, where Kai Corbett replaces James Henry. We hope that James is okay and recovered and it's not too serious. And a very good evening to you, James, if you're listening. Kai Corbett gets a start. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Jack Barham and Josh Barrett. The Shots are kicking away from the end where their fans are housed behind the goal, away to our right. We're virtually on the halfway line. Shots kicking right to left in the first half. Southend have the kickoff. And they take it through Leon Chambers Perillion, who was playing at Slough just a couple of weeks ago. But Southend have plucked him, and he's straight in the team starting lineup tonight. Going to be taken right-footed. Not sure if it's Morton out there taking that. It was from the other side, and it comes to the near post. Missed by the first Aldershot Town player, headed away by the second. Back out as far as Bridge, who sends it into the far post. Header comes in, little ricochet, it's hooked back inside again, and then volleyed over the bar from 4 yards by Josh Walker. It was athletic the way he swung and connected, but to be perfectly honest, it was a little bit over the top. All he needed to do was just poke it across the line, and it's a let-off for the Shots. 8.5 minutes in, best chance of the game by far, 0-0.
Cutting out the crosses at source and doing really well to marshal those flying fullbacks as they make their way forward.
Southend in possession, just inside the Aldershot Town half. James Morton's on the ball. Hussein now plays the ball into Bon, who holds it up, gives it back. Now a nice smart turn from Hussein. It's under a bit of pressure, finds Bon again. Shot comes in, and it's saved away to his right by Dewhurst, and he just parried it, and Armitage was there just to shepherd it until he could come out and pick it up. Now Barham's chasing the goal kick, and he's managed to get a touch on, which means Southend will have to hook it forward. They do. Bridge heads it round the corner, but Jones is well placed. Turns it inside to Theo Widrington. Widrington into the feet of Barrett. Barrett just touches it into the path of Ollie Scott. He's working his way down the left side now. Finds Tyler Frost. Chips back, comes back on his right foot to Hargreaves. Hargreaves to Theo Widrington. Offers the ball out to the left-hand side to Frost. He breaks inside, sends the ball over the top, and Ralph has to deal with it. Can only get it out as far as right. Josh Barrett. Oh, what an incredible save from Nick Hayes. Barrett caught that one, an absolute treat, and a very good save from Nick Hayes on the left side of the goal. Somehow, with it swerving, managed to parry it, and it's gone behind for a Shots corner. But I think great credit to Josh Barrett and to Nick Hayes. Barham chases, holds it up, has an extra touch, does well, goes back to Hargreaves. Hargreaves turns and then hooks it down the line on the right side. Morton picks up the loose ball. Just feel the game's getting a little bit more stretched now. Here comes Bridge down the left flank. Squares it across inside. Hussein shot! And it goes in. Dewhurst was wrong-footed. There may have been a slight deflection on it. Just rolled across on the edge of the area. Hussein had time to set himself and then shot low into the net. There may have been a slight deflection. Certainly Dewhurst was wrong-footed, but Southend do take the lead in the 52nd minute. Southend United 1, Aldershot Town 0.
Yeah, excellent play from Jack Bridge. One of the first times that he's really been able to force himself into the game in an advanced position. And then you expected the cross square into that corridor of uncertainty, the edge of the 6-yard box. But no, he had the ability, the awareness, and the time, unfortunately, to pull it back. And who you want running onto that? Noor Hussein.
as Aldershot have to freshen something up. In comes the corner, flicked on by an Aldershot Town player and then blazed over by Golding, probably not as badly as Walker in the first half.
No.
But ironically, the flick on came from the head of a Shots player. But I don't think Golding would have worried about that. No, tell a lie, Hargreaves isn't, is he?
No, it was Ollie Scott.
Yeah, Ollie Scott, sorry. Here's a ball sent inside to Corbett. Corbett goes back to Hargreaves. Hargreaves gives him the ball back. He's on the edge of the area. He jiggles past. He tries a shot from distance, and it's on target. But didn't really have much sting on the shot, and nice and easy for Hayes to deal with.
Yeah, I think a welcome introduction of Ryan Jones, who at the moment I would have in my starting 11. I think there's been a little bit of conjecture about why he's not been starting recently.
Here's Corbett. He's shaken off Morton, sends it out to the left side. Barrett skips over it and allows Frost to get onto it. Southend quickly getting men back. Ball comes into the area. Barrett, can he make room and score? Oh, it's hit the outside of the post and come out and been cleared away. It was a really, really acute angle. He turned it back on himself and it jiggled and bobbled and maybe just came off the foot of the post. He's on the march forward now. Barrett gives it to Widrington. Good shot from Widrington, beaten away to the right hand side by Hayes. 2 chances in a minute for the shots. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, this is much better. Josh Barrett, I think he was the only person that would have thought to place the ball where he did, directly back across goal, acute angle. Unfortunately, it came off the outside of the post, and then that was a really good side-footed effort from Theo, definitely heading into that corner of the goal. Much better save from Hayes that time.
Goes back to Dewhurst, who kicks up towards and beyond halfway. Southend now winning it in the air. Good flick, backward header from Hussein, the goal scorer. Finds Bridge. Bridge under threat from Aaron Jones. The ball's played down the line. Inside, Bond's got it, and quickly Woodhouse comes across. Then off the ball, there's an incident. The ball's sent into the area. It's going to be poked in at the far post, and it's that man again that always scores for Southend. He knows where to be. He's doubled their lead. Poking home from 3 yards at the far post. Gus Scott Morris. Southend United 2, Aldershot Town 0.
Yeah, you'd have to think that's 3 points, game done and dusted, unless Aldershot Town can effect a pretty remarkable turnaround in the final quarter of this game.
Southend don't give up too many goals, do they?
No.
Got 12 and a half minutes plus added time to hold on. Here's Ryan Jones with the ball in. It's not cleared, followed up, shot comes in and it's in. I think it's Cameron Hargreaves. He's managed to get it through a crowded area, and the shots who've been threatening a little bit of a comeback have found it in the 78th minute. Cameron Hargreaves with his 2nd goal of the season. Aldershot back in this one. Southend United 2, Aldershot Town 1. Luke Jenkins is going to come on as well, a final substitute for the shots.
I think I think he's going to be an auxiliary striker. The way he shot out from the dugout, I think he's just going to be thrown up front and asked to get his head on something.
What a moment for him. Can he do something? He's missed so much of this season, but he's on now with 2 of a minimum of 5 added minutes still to go on. Ryan Jones to take this corner. In it comes. Oh, the header at the far post. Max Mullins gets up and he glances his header too much, and it goes wide. Big opportunity for the shots. It certainly wasn't an easy one, Steve. But
it wasn't.
He missed the target.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy one, but he rose highest. Even in a crowded penalty area, Maxi Mullins stood out. But unfortunately, he twisted his head and guided the ball wide rather than just punching his neck through it and sending it goalwards.
Luke Jenkins is onto the ball, clears it forward, right footed, looking for Mullins, trying to get the flick on. Is he fouled? No, nothing given. Hussein picks up the ball on halfway. He's under pressure from Frost. He's got away from him, sends it down the left, and they go all the way back to Marcus Dewhurst. The 5 added minutes is up, and there is the final whistle, and a double fist pump from Kev Mayer signals that the 3 points are staying here in Essex this evening. 2nd consecutive season that the Shrimpers have beaten the Shots here at Roots Hall. Aldershot certainly didn't lay down and take the defeat quietly, but it is nevertheless defeat, Steve, by 2 goals to 1.